Those storm clouds date back to last Thursday's debate, in which the president at times seemed uncertain and confused.
And now, for the first time, some prominent Democrats are starting to call for President Biden to withdraw from his run for re-election.
The president cannot make the kind of effort that we need in these closing days to prevent Trump and his gang from taking over.
Is President Biden considering stepping down?
Absolutely not.
Congressman Lloyd Doggett's call for the president's withdrawal is not universal. Other Democrats have come forward to support the president.
But many Democrats will agree that Joe Biden's performance in the debate raises questions about his fitness for office. And with Mr. Biden headed for a campaign appearance in Madison on Friday, the stakes for his future are very high. Today, President Joe Biden agreed to an interview on a local radio station.
CBS 58's Ellie Nakamoto-White is live in our newsroom. And Ellie, you have the latest response from President Biden himself tonight.
Jessup, Amanda, our friends at the Civic Media Radio Network spoke to President Biden today in a one-on-one interview, and they shared a clip with us. I also spoke to a Democratic strategist who says voters should be focusing on President Biden's impact over his debate performance.
Did he have a bad debate last week? He sure did. Does that mean that the last 3+ years of accomplishments and bringing this country back together and putting this country back on its feet should just be forgotten in an instant? Absolutely not.
But some top Dems disagree. Texas Representative Lloyd Doggett leading the charge, becoming the first sitting Democratic member of Congress to call for the president's withdrawal.
This is a man who has always put his country first. And, I think he's going to do a great job, and people are going to see that. But if there's a stronger candidate to take on Donald Trump, I believe that Joe Biden will make that decision.
On Wednesday, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre telling reporters the president is, quote, absolutely not considering stepping down.
Nothing that I could sense from him that he's thinking about dropping out of the race.
That message echoed just hours later during a one-on-one interview between President Biden and local radio host Earl Ingram Jr.
With what he had to say, he clearly wants another shot at this. He wants another crack at it.
According to Ingram Jr., President Biden said he felt like he was not at his best during last week's debate.
I had a bad night. And the fact of the matter is that, I screwed up. I made a mistake. That's 90 minutes on stage. Look at what I've done in 3.5 years.
And is working to remind voters of his record over the last 4 years.
The one thing he's never been is somebody who's a quitter. He's a fighter. And I'm sure he's going to fight all the way through this.
President Biden is planning to travel to Madison on Friday, marking his 5th visit to Wisconsin this year. Governor Tony Evers says he is planning to attend that event. Live in the newsroom, Ellie Nakamoto-White, CBS 58 News.
Ellie, thank you. For anyone who's lived in Milwaukee for a while, this is an unusual 3rd of July, right? A sign along Lincoln Memorial Drive usually tells the story